Khabib Nurmagomedov recently released a statement on Instagram stating that if the UFC continues to ban his friend Zabara, the guy who jumped into the cage and hit Conor McGregor, that he himself will also quit the UFC. TMZ interviewed Dana White and he gives us an update on the situation.
Khabib said he'll quit UFC if you fire his friend. Have you made a decision?
We're good. We're good with Khabib.
You guys are all good between you and Khabib.
Yeah, we're all good. I mean,
so like the friend stays, he stays. I just want to clarify.
Yeah, no, we're good. We worked it out. We're gonna get everything worked out. Obviously, he was a little upset. He was a little fired up.
Yeah.
And
so you guys worked that he's gonna be staying in the UFC and his friend will be staying in the UFC.
Yeah. Well, he's staying in the UFC.
Well, he's staying.
I know what he said, but that was a week ago. This will all work out.
It'll all work out.
Yeah.
But the friend, is he staying? Is he leaving?
I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see how it plays out.
Okay, but he's happy.
Khabib's happy.
So Dana White's response was pretty vague. All he kept saying was that Khabib was very happy and his next fight for sure will be in the UFC. However, when he was pressed about whether or not Khabib's friend will also fight in the UFC, he didn't firmly state whether or not he would. I think he understands that, Khabib is a guy who takes words very seriously, so he's careful about what he says and to not upset him. Also, the brawl is still under investigation by the Nevada State Athletics Commission, so I think he's waiting for the UFC to sort things out with them before coming up with a definitive answer as to whether or not his friend is banned. I think it's also important to note that when Conor McGregor threw a dolly at the bus at UFC 223, his friend Artem and the MacLife crew, which is Conor McGregor's media company, were almost banned from the UFC as well. Currently, Artem is fighting at the end of October on Fight Night 138, and the MacLife crew is still allowed to attend UFC events. Now, in my opinion, I think most likely that the UFC will wait till this incident dies down and the Nevada State Athletic Commissions find a punishment that might include suspensions and fines for the fighters. It seems like Dana White is hoping that Khabib said all of those things in the heat of the moment. But it looks like he will come up with a less severe punishment than a ban if Khabib feels the same way in the future. Now that's just my opinion. Definitely was a lot of vague answers, a lot of room for speculation. If you have a different opinion, please leave a comment below, and if you like the content, hit subscribe.